Guess what? We're back.
We're back.
Everybody has been on me about the contest. You know, the movie quote contest? The shit
you
has
guys
been
are too good.
You guys are good. But then there are a lot of people going, I'm getting it too late. Look, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you some advice right now.
If you're too late, that's your problem. Hurry up.
And why it's your problem is because you have to be a subscriber. If you watch us on YouTube, subscribe, because then you're going to get it right away. If you listen to us on iTunes, subscribe on iTunes. If you watch us or you go to kevinwhitecomedy.com, now I'm going to repeat that, kevinwhitecomedy.com, that has all the material. Subscribe right on the front page of that website. You just put your email. That way, as soon as we put out the video or the podcast, you're going to get it ASAP, so you'll be on top of things.
That's right, and you can win something.
Now, I am done with whoring ourselves out, okay, and trying to help you people out at the same time. But I have to talk about some shit that always amazes me, and it's usually people like your people.
Excuse me? What do you mean by my people?
What do you mean, you people? But it's about. I need to know why do people box kangaroos?
Why do white people mess with animals?
Yes, that's what I wanted to say without coming across racially.
I'll just say it. Why do white people mess with animals?
What's wrong with you people? You will never find a brother boxing a kangaroo. Okay, I'm telling you, it just doesn't fucking happen. Huh?
Boxing a kangaroo?
People box kangaroo and they think it's funny. Okay,
but is this a normal occurrence?
It's been
down under?
No, it's not just in Australia, mate. It's all over the fucking place, okay?
At Outback?
Yeah, it's not just at the fucking Outback. They box kangaroos over across the pond, too. But look, I'm telling you, this guy, this sheriff, the chief of police in Tennessee, in Oxford, Tennessee, he was like, he heard he got a win.
In Tennessee?
It's in Tennessee. Okay. And he got wind that the circus was coming in town. And they were going to have a fucking...
people, watch out!
They were going to have a clown boxing a kangaroo
as a circus act?
Yes, a circus act,
I'd
right?
like to see that.
And the chief of police was like, not in my town. He's like, we're not having this shit, okay? Because the guy was smart. Maybe he's a black chief of police. I don't know. And he's like, we don't fuck with animals here. But let me tell you something. I don't know if you guys have you ever heard of Killer Willard?
Excuse me?
Yes. Yeah,
no.
Killer Willard,
No.
and I can't fuck with you guys when I say this. Killer Willard was this pretty famous boxing kangaroo.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, the thing that puzzles me is like, you know, go ahead.
He's like a regular boxer?
He's, you know, and guys, you're going to see a clip.
Yeah, I want to know.
Playing right in this general area, okay?
This general area?
And for people who listen on the podcast, you obviously can't see the clip. You're going to have to go to YouTube. But this kangaroo would box people, okay? And this couple owned it, and the kangaroo was like, no, I'm sick of you motherfuckers, man. It's just not no more fun and games. I've had it with this boxing shit.
Wait a minute. I think his accent's a little different, man.
Okay, I've had it with your fucking boxing shit, you know? You put me on the fucking Ed Sullivan show and all this other shit, and I ain't getting fucking paid for it. You guys got all the fucking money. But anyway, the kangaroo is like fucking, and this is what people don't understand about kangaroos, okay? See, I know. That's why I don't fuck with animals, because I do my research on them. Okay, first of all, kangaroo can get to be about 100, 150 fucking pounds, all right? Now, you know how they have a long tail?
Yeah.
Okay, well, their arms are kind of like a Tyrannosaurus.
So he's like this.
They lean back. They're like this. and when they're playing,
wait, do they put boxing gloves on?
Yeah, they put fucking boxing gloves on. Okay? No, they don't do it. And the kangaroo is like this. He's like
he's hopping.
No, they lean back when they're boxing, and then when they're playing with you, they go like this. But in the kangaroo's mind, he's like, I'm getting sick of this shit. So eventually, you know that the kangaroo will kick your ass, right?
Yeah, and how does the tail get involved?
Okay, well, this is the thing. And this is what you people might not understand about kangaroos, okay? And I'm going to educate you guys. A kangaroo's tail is like this, and the vertebrae in it allows the kangaroo to literally
lean back.
Lean back. Lean back. But it allows the kangaroo to lean back, right? And literally...
It's like a third leg.
It's like a third leg.
Hey,
you know? Like some of the porn stars have third legs.
That's right.
And he can literally use his tail as a tripod so he can lean back and kick the fucking living shit out of you, okay? Why do you want to box a fucking
kickboxing?
Right. The fucking animal was born to do Muay Thai fighting, and you're going to go fuck with it, okay? Now, when the kangaroo kicks you, even though it's a 100, 150-pound kangaroo, the force is like a heavyweight boxer punching you.
Those little bastards have springs in them, man.
Yeah.
Haven't you seen them jump?
Yeah. You see? I mean, they jump. They can jump 10 feet fucking high.
Yeah.
Now, not only that, their toenails are fucked up, man. They got the toenails that are they're all not, it's not like in the fucking outback, someone's walking around to a kangaroo going, dude, you need to clip your fucking toenails, all right?
Wait, don't animals take care of that kind of shit by like scraping it? No, wait a minute. Like scraping on like a rock or something?
Yeah, there's all kinds of like manicure rocks laying around in the outback. And the kangaroo's like, boing, boing, oh, my toenails are looking kind of long here. Let me scrape it on this nice, fine, fucking edgy rock. No, the toenails are crazy. And when they hit you,
oh my God, it's gonna like slash you open.
They can lacerate you. Like if someone's fucking with a kangaroo, another animal, they're like, look, dude, I'm gonna tell you right now, I can kick like fucking Bruce Lee and all them other motherfuckers in the movies. And not only can I kick you, but I will lacerate you with my funky ass toenail that's like 3 inches long.
Okay, so what happened?
So, well, no, the bottom line is Willard, time was on the show with the owners, and he just said, I've had enough of this shit. So he punched the woman, knocked her over. Then the guy was like, oh. And you'll see the clip, or you've already seen the clip. I don't know if I ran it yet. And all of a sudden, he just went, poop, and he kicked the owner. And meanwhile, the guy who was doing the show, the host, was like, he was kind of like, the whole time he's unsure of him. He's like, these guys don't look like they have control of this kangaroo.
He's got some anger like build up inside of him.
Like he had a bad night, you know what I'm saying? Like he's pissed off. But that's what I just find so bizarre and puzzling. It's like, why would you want to, first of all, fight a kangaroo? Knowing
only crazy people.
And it is a thing of animal cruelty. Like a lot of people get pissed off and in an uproar about it.
Does he really want to do that?
He obviously didn't because he kicked the living dog shit out of the people. Yeah. But it's just fucked up, and I never understood that. And that was just one of my other animal stories, and I thought you'd be entertained.
I have an animal story too, because I love to cut you off. But this is a funny one, right?
Tell me about it.
So this man, it's only like a 1-minute story, but I just have to throw it in there.
Okay.
This man on Virginia Beach is like jogging, right?
Virginia Beach, like 4 hours away.
Okay. Yeah, he's like this.
Okay.
That's how he was jogging, right? And all of a sudden, he's got a jogging partner running alongside of him. So he's like this.
A shrieker?
And he looks twice. No, it's a fucking emu, okay? It's like this. It's running. It's running with him. He's like, where are we going, man? Anyway,
the emu out of nowhere on the beach.
An emu out of nowhere. He escaped from an animal shelter.
Oh. It's like I'm going for a dip.
So this animal escapes, and you would think he'd want to, like, I don't know, where did they go? Run home to their family?
It's not like he's going to catch a plane back to where he's
originally. They're also from Australia.
Are they?
Emus.
Yeah,
from down under. So anyway, instead he's
going to go jump on a flight Qantas.
It was so cute.
Oh,
how
emu.
Cute is that?
I actually had a friend that raised emus.
Really?
Yeah, he had a farm. He had a whole
emu
farm.
Are they friendly?
I never.
I don't
Sky,
know.
Didn't I tell you about me and animals? It just doesn't happen.
Okay. Well, you know what? I want to creep you out now.
Oh, that's lovely.
Ooh, I'm going to creep you out. You know how much I like creepy shits, right?
I mean, okay, so
I want to talk about the creepiest places on earth. Okay, guys? Because I love scary, creepy things.
Okay.
Not
mm-hmm.
at all. I'm the biggest one. Anyway, the first one that I want to talk to you about is, I don't know how to pronounce this, so you have to. Right here. Say it.
Aokigahara Forest.
That's right. Did you hear that?
That's in Japan?
Okay. So this place is in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
It is at the base of Mount Fuji.
Right.
Okay?
Okay.
And it makes, you know that Blair Witch Project movie?
Right.
It makes that forest where they filmed the Blair Witch Project look like Winnie the Pooh's 100-acre wood. Okay?
Are you serious?
Yes. This place is very dense, very dark, and there's hundreds of bodies scattered around. You heard me correctly.
Hold on a second. Hold on. Okay. Let's push the sky pause button, okay? There's this forest in Japan, okay?
At the base of Mount Fuji.
It's on the base of Mount Fuji.
It's also called the Suicide Forest.
Oh, that's lovely.
That's what it's called.
So the bodies, do they dispose of the bodies?
No. I mean, more than 300 people have killed themselves there.
No, okay.
Hung themselves.
All right.
Okay? Anyway, it all started after this, I'm sorry, guys, I have to read it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
There was a novel that came out, and it was written by Seishu Matsumoto. Aren't I good with Japanese? Sorry, guys, forgive me. And it's also called The Black Sea of Trees, where his two main characters commit suicide in this forest. And after that, people went crazy.
They're like, hey, fuck it. This is a good place for me to go commit suicide.
That's right. So people and it's so dense and so dark in this forest, once you're in there, you can't get out. So anyway, there's all these signs in Japanese in this forest as you're entering, and this is no joke.
Mm-hmm.
On the signs, it says things like,
No commit suicide.
That's right.
Okay.
Don't do it.
Okay.
Life is a precious thing. Mm-hmm. Think of your family. Your corpse will be shit on by bears.
Hold on. Are you serious?
Well, they basically said bears will poop on your corpse. But basically, a bear's going to take a big ass shit.
I'm walking through a forest and I'm thinking about committing suicide, and then I see a sign that says, "You know what, Kevin? Once you kill yourself, I'm just going to let you know that Yogi Bear is going to come past and take a fat shit on your corpse."
Yeah.
I mean, so they feel like that's really discouraging.
But let me tell you something. I did some research on this forest.
Okay.
I mean, it's the real deal.
So people, I guess, is it that...
You know what? Later, after the show is done, I want you to go on Google, look up this forest, and click on images. Mm-hmm. They show all the people's bodies. That's show
fucking
bones.
Bizarre to me.
I swear to God, it's the craziest thing. Anyway.
Okay.
Moving on to the next. Number 5, okay? Because I love talking about weird shit. The Overtoun Bridge, okay?
Okay.
A little bridge located in Scotland's charming little village of Milton, okay?
Well, Scotland's got enough.
Beautiful bridge, really old, made out of brick. No person has ever died there.
Okay.
But it seems to be a bridge that dogs like to commit suicide on.
No,
I'm not kidding.
The dogs are committing suicide on. Now, does this bridge have signs for the dogs? That's like, hey.
It is the craziest thing.
Fish will shit on your corpse.
People cannot understand it. Okay. I just have to read this a little bit.
That's bizarre.
Guys.
Is it something that's like making the dogs gravitate to jump off the bridge?
People have witnessed dogs literally climb on the edge and jump off and kill themselves. More than 600 dogs have died at that bridge. Okay.
Huh.
Yes.
Why don't they put a rail up?
And Ian Fleming, do you know who that is? That's the guy who wrote...
yes. What book did he write? He wrote...
James Bond.
Yes. He wrote the James Bond novels.
He actually said once is a, a happen... I don't know how to pronounce that word either. I'm having a hard time pronouncing shit.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sky's not the best at pronouncing strange words.
Twice is a coincidence, right? And anyway, he says over 600 times is literally obviously the work of some crazy demon or shit. That's what this guy said. Because all these dogs are leaping to their death.
Basically, he says the bridge has demonized people and it's causing these dogs. So what's the next one?
Number 3 is actually the Winchester Mystery House, which is located in San Jose, California.
Hold on. Is that kind of like the Amityville Horror too?
I don't know. No.
Get out!
No, I'm scared.
Anyway,
the Winchester Mystery House is a gigantic 160-room house, okay? It has mile-long hallways, secret passages.
Mile-long hallways?
Mile-long. It is literally like a maze, okay? It has dead-end walls, staircases leading up to the ceiling, okay? And all of this is to confuse the ghosts that are haunting this house.
How the fuck are you going to confuse a ghost? How is that even rational? I'm going to confuse this ghost people. Hey, ghost. What's up?
You better get running through those hallways.
Right. The ghost is going to be sitting back going, what the fuck's this guy doing?
In the late 1800s, okay, Sarah Winchester lost her husband and her daughter.
Okay.
And she went to go see a medium who told her that she was being haunted by those ghosts and also all the ghosts living in her house.
Yeah.
And in order to avoid that, she needed to keep building and building. Oh, my God, you're freaking me out now.
Huh?
I'm getting scared. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about this ghost shit. Anyway, she basically built nonstop.
Right.
So the ghosts would get confused in the house.
Oh.
That's the main reason. But you can go visit this house. It's incredible. It's big. San Jose, California. If you don't get creeped out, you can go visit this. Okay. Now this one's really freaky, okay? Number 3, the Sedlec Ossuary.
Who?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
Okay. So this is actually in the Czech.
In the Czech
Republic.
Oh, really?
Yes. Okay.
All right.
That's where this is. It's a cathedral that is completely, the whole inside is decorated by human bones. I'm not kidding. Okay.
So,
human bones.
that right there, you're pushing the envelope.
There's
you know what I mean? Why
cemetery.
are you going to decorate something with human remains?
Well,
that's kind of fucked up.
Well, here's the thing.
Okay.
In 1870, Well, in the
Here's the
13th
thing,
century, okay, they had a cemetery outside of this cathedral that somebody sprinkled holy water on. So everybody in Europe wanted to be buried at the cemetery.
Okay.
Well, the cemetery became full and there was no more room. So they had all these human remains laying around. So in 1870, the priests finally decided to do something about all these human remains laying around. Okay. And they hired an interior designer wood carver. His name is František Rindt. Okay. He was hired. I'm not kidding. I'm sorry. I'm trying to give these people credit. Anyway, so
I know you hacked his fucking name up. Francis, like whoever the fuck is sitting at home going, what the hell's that? It's not my fucking name. God damn it. He's pissed off as shit at you. He's going to be knocking on the front door of the studio going, where's Sky?
I know. Well, I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to pronounce all these weird fucking names.
She can hack some names up. So, okay, then what happened?
Well, how would you pronounce that shit?
I'm not even getting involved. So if he comes looking for us, he's going to come looking for you.
It's my fucking story, man. Anyway, the biggest masterpiece in the whole cathedral is a fucking chandelier made completely out of human bones.
Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah, I'm telling you right now, you got to see the pictures of it. Also, the entrance is skulls everywhere, okay?
Yeah.
There's the skulls everywhere, and you got to walk through that shit.
And where is this located?
In the Czech Republic. I was actually...
There's another place I won't be going, people.
I was actually reading some people that went to visit this cathedral. Did you just fart? Because you look like you were leaning over to let one out.
You know, only Sky. You know what I'm saying? You would smell the fart. Think about it.
I don't know. Anyway, speaking of smell, people want to go visit this cathedral, and it has such a distinct odor, this cathedral, from all the human bones, that people wrote that they were actually physically sick after they left there.
Ew, so it stinks?
Yeah.
Okay, kind of like
the fart. It's a little smelly. Number 2, I'm trying to move along here, guys, okay? Yes. The Sanzi Resort.
The Sanzi?
In Japan.
Hold on, let me see. You know, everybody, what you're hearing and what I'm seeing are two different.
No, Sanzi.
Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah, Sanzi.
Hello.
Okay, my bad.
I thought I was doing.
You had a hard because this is some tough names. I got to give it to you.
All right, this place, okay, it was meant to be an exclusive resort for rich people that wanted to find out what it was like to live inside of a hockey-shaped puck building. Okay?
Hockey-shaped building. Okay.
So it's very futuristic looking. It looks like UFOs, these buildings.
Okay.
They started building them in the 1980s.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, they were just left completely abandoned.
Right.
Okay? So it's completely empty, very spooky. The reason they stopped is that on the main road leading to this piece of property, where they were building, was a really old, ancient statue of a dragon. Well, the construction workers had to move some of it aside.
Why did that dragon?
All of a sudden, after they moved it, construction workers started having accidents and dying.
Dragon
and they
goes.
were like, fuck this shit. We are off the job. This is a curse. So anyway, you can actually go visit this place if you want to.
Right.
If you want to, guys.
Yep.
It is completely empty.
You know, I'm Sky. I hate to burst your bubble, but I'm going to tell you what. Most people are not going to go visit one of your this creepiest places on. That's not somewhere you want to take the family for vacation.
Advice, man.
People are not going to want to take their families to these creepy ass fucking places.
You wouldn't want to go see that?
Fuck no.
Why?
I don't box kangaroos. I don't go to creepy places. You know, I like the beach. You
wouldn't want to see any of this crazy shit?
No, because you know what? Then the shit follows you home, and then you got shit like the movie Mama in your house.
Oh, forget that. I'm not seeing that. All right, the last one, guys, which is actually very creepy.
How do you say that word?
Sad.
It's sad.
Pripyat.
You sure it's not Pripyat?
I don't know.
Or Pripyat? Okay.
All right, in the northern Ukraine, there were about 550,000 people that lived there, workers, that worked at the Chernobyl nuclear power
the Chernobyl
plant.
nuclear plant, yeah.
Yes, and it was like a whole little city. Pripyat. I don't know how to say it.
I don't know.
All of a sudden they had some malfunctions at
the fallout, the nuclear fallout.
the nuclear fallout. So they cleared the whole place out. It's very creepy. People actually go visit it now. You have to sign a little waiver that says you may be exposed to some radioactive shit.
Right.
You know, you might grow another ear or another leg when you leave here.
Not good.
But if you guys want to go visit it, you can. It's just very creepy looking. It looks like the whole place was just deserted overnight, which I think it pretty much was.
I mean, who goes there? You got to sign a waiver that basically says, hey, you know what? I just want to let you guys, before you meet this creepy place that actually they're making horror movies about now, you're going to be exposed to as much radiation as about 100 X-rays. But, go have fun and visit.
That's right.
It's a nice place to take the family. Fuck Disney World.
It's an old... Well, they do have a Ferris wheel. Bumper cars.
Is it operational?
Guys? No, it's just sitting there empty, and then they have empty hospitals and schools that you can go visit. Yeah.
Would you like to get on the Ferris wheel with the cap on the side of his fucking head? The Ferris wheel.
You're creeping me out.
Okay, anyway.
Anyway, that was it for my crazy stories,
Okay. Anyway, I mean,
Don't I keep things interesting?
You do
here?
keep things interesting
I
shit.
come up, you know what? I
and
do
you
my
can make
research,
them funny, too.
And I find crazy shit. Well, just listening to me pronounce the shit is quite funny.
Because I don't think you got any of them right. And you know what? I'm not taking anything.
Fuck everybody because you're not doing it.
I can't get any of the names right either. Anyway, you know what? Moving on to some more bizarre news and everything. Did you hear about, I don't know if any of you guys out there heard about this mother that took her 4-month-old baby to a rave.
Excuse me?
Yeah, 4 months old, and she took her to a rave. Now, the great thing about it, everybody, is that, I took it, I went that extra step, and I actually have footage.
Did your research?
I did research. I actually got footage, like it was a 20-second clip of the actual rave, and for all the people that are listening on the podcast, so you can actually hear the audio. Here's the clip.
Woo! How many times do I need to tell you to be quiet?
Okay.
Yeah,
Maybe
baby.
that wasn't the clip. Okay.
Did they both have pacifiers?
Huh? The baby has a pacifier, so it looks just like it's ready for the rave.
And so
anyway, it's crazy because it did. A lot of people went crazy, and it's this woman, Sarah Jane Homey. She's 41 years old. She took the boy to the thing.
Okay, wait a minute. Why is a 41-year-old woman going to a rave? Okay, did she miss out? I mean,
now this is the thing. When I first heard it, I'm like, she's fucked up. She's crazy. She's irresponsible. Why didn't she get a babysitter? What? And then that happened.
Why didn't she get a babysitter?
And at the beginning, at some point during the rave, the cops actually approached her. And then the DJ says, wow, that is some irresponsible shit.
Yeah.
The DJ said, they called her out on it. But she comes back and she says, hey, you know what? Let me explain something to you. I'm breastfeeding. Okay, now I'm not that I'm condoning what she did, everybody, but she did have a story. She's like, look, she goes, in France and Spain, they say it's good to take your kids to music festivals. But I had headphones on my baby. I breastfeed the baby, so I can't have a babysitter with her because I breastfeed the baby every 2 hours. The only reason I'm here is because my oldest daughter, it was her first night opening up to perform, and she wanted to see there and support her daughter. She goes, the crazy thing about it is when I entered this rave, the cops said nothing about me bringing my baby in. They just checked everybody and me for drugs. That was their only concern. They weren't concerned about me having a baby, but now everybody's saying I'm a terrible mother and I'm being, myself. But I didn't have a babysitter. I couldn't leave her with a babysitter because I'm breastfeeding her right now. And I wanted to see my older daughter perform for her first time performing with her band at this thing. That's the only reason I'm here, So knowing that, now what do you think?
I think she's a fucked up mother. First of all, a rave is not a music festival, lady.
It is. It's different. It's a little different.
It's not a fucking music festival. It's a fucking madness crazy, and you should have gotten a babysitter. And that's all I have to say. Yeah. There's no excuse for that.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you this. I mean, I'm not a mom. I've never had to, breastfeed, or any of you mothers out there, one of you guys can answer. Well, I mean, when you're breastfeeding, can't you
either pump?
Can't you? That's what I'm thinking.
Yes, you can either pump or go see your older daughter for an hour and go back home. Be responsible. You have a baby. You're 41 years old. You shouldn't be out partying at a rave. That's my opinion.
Feed the baby right before you go.
Yes.
And pump some breast milk. Have it in a bottle, and then bam.
No.
Anyway,
you want your baby around all these crazy. I mean, if people want to go to raves, good for them. Have a great time.
You don't know what the baby could get slipped or anything. But it was pretty bizarre.
That's insane. What country was this?
It was over in the UK.
All right.
It was over in the UK. Now, I know you guys get really excited about this because it's about that time.
It's in the hole.
All right.
Time for this week's movie quote. Now, first of all, I want to say congratulations to Jonathan Kiernan, who was last week's winner. And he was in, I mean, these people are like,
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Jonathan.
That's awesome.
Now, this week's movie quote. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now, remember, guys, you have to win. You have to email me at kevin@thekevinwhiteshow.com with the correct answer. And that's the actor or actress that said the quote, not their name in the movie. I have to say this every week. Okay. And the movie that the quote is from. Okay. This week's quote. I've been thinking about what you said, and I think the problem is that I'm not being adventurous enough for you. That's it, people. Be the first one in my inbox, and bam, you get a $25 gift card from Amazon.
Aren't we being generous?
Yes.
Well,
now, moving on.
Moving on. Let's make a choice, bitch.
And that bitch would be me.
That's
said,
you've accepted it? You've really accepted that.
I've accepted the bitch role, yeah. And you know the fucked up thing about it, people, was when I do it, every once in a while I flip the script and I do it to Sky, I don't ever call her the B word.
Because that's not allowed. I'll smack you over the head with the mic.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
That's not allowed. All right, ready? Question number 1, Kevin.
Yes. Okay.
Would you rather only eat fruits or vegetables?
I'd probably have to say, I mean, wow. I'm thinking, I'm all of a sudden my mind went into
question, and you're having
my mind went into nutritional overdrive. I'd say probably fruits.
Yeah, that's good shit.
I love fruits. I like a lot of fruits.
All right. I love this next question. You're going to love it.
Okay.
Would you rather never have to poop again or never sleep again?
God damn! Are you never have to poop again?
Or never have to sleep again? Which one would you rather have?
Well, I'd say I'd rather have to never have to poop again.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm saying, I'm taking it that if I'm not pooping, I'm not going to.
You won't be uncomfortable.
Yeah. Because I don't want to have fucking 3 years of shit backed up in my fucking colon, and I'm like walking around.
Are you going to have an explosion?
People are like, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "I'm fucking angry because I haven't shit 3 years." You know what I mean? But no.
Some people get angry when they're constipated. You know, they get all cranky.
I got to shit, you know, and it's always girls. All you girls out there watching this show, you guys always have the biggest problem shitting, and you get pissed off. Do you have pooping problems? Do you have pooping problems?
I don't know if I should discuss that on the show.
Okay. All right. Next question.
Okay. This is not who you like better. Who is better?
Who is better?
Just for you,
okay.
Kevin.
Who is better? Okay.
Who is better? Not who you like better.
All right.
Kobe Bryant or LeBron James?
Oh, right now, who's better?
No. Who's better in general?
Okay.
No, that's going to be hard for you because one of them's your favorite.
Right now, and I'm taking it as the question is being asked right now, LeBron James is definitely the better player.
Wow. You heard that, George. Did you hear that? George.
For all you people who don't know, George is my co-host on the Uncut Sports Show, so go over there and check that out.
And he loves LeBron.
And George loves LeBron, and I'm a huge Los Angeles Lakers fan and a Kobe fan. But LeBron James is definitely the best basketball player in the world right now. I got to give that to him. A few years ago, I would have given the nod to Kobe, but I think LeBron James has taken over the reins. Yeah. Definitely. Yep.
All right. Last question. Okay. Would you rather live forever but never find true love? Or find your true love and live a normal length life?
Oh, find your true love and live a normal life. I mean, you walking around
living forever. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you walking around living forever and, you know.
All by yourself.
At the strip club, you're fucking 345 years old and like, I have to bang this hoe tonight. I hate her. Yeah. You know. God, I'm going to be sitting around at the strip clubs when I'm 536 years old.
I'm getting tired of this.
This is getting old. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's just
that
crazy.
Was my questions for this week. Weren't they great?
Yeah. Who did anyone send a minute? You came up with all those. Are you patting yourself on the back?
I am.
Anyway, guys, don't forget to subscribe at iTunes, subscribe at YouTube, and if you guys go to kevinwhitecomedy.com, you can just enter your email and you'll be alerted to when we put out all new material.
Rolling away.
Yeah, my chair's rolling away. Anyway, guys, have a wonderful week, and we'll catch you guys next week on the Kevin White Show. Bye.
Bye.
God damn. What the fuck is that shit? Some sensitivity, man.
motherfucker ain't handicapped. Just straight bust me in my head with a goddamn suitcase.
Is that
That sounds like an alarm. What is that?
That's dangerous. You don't want to do
Danger.
that, okay?
Danger.
Right out the danger.
Danger.
He's like, hey.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Holy complications.
Hey, Robin. So I'm giving out compliments, you know. Telemundo. But anyway,